All right, everybody. Good day. It is the 7th, our youngest son's birthday today, January 7th, 2020. Wow. I can't believe it's the year 2020. It still just baffles my mind. Um, it is an incredible month, incredible month. We love the first month of the year, get everybody started, get everybody exploding, get everybody going. But I wanted to talk a little bit about, is your ego destroying your business? Okay. So we all know that ego stands for edging God out, right? It's basically putting you ahead of everything and everybody else. Your ego. You're doing this so that you can get recognition, your egos. And I'm not saying that there's anything bad with recognition and all that stuff, but if it is the first and foremost thing you do for everything that you do, that's what's driving you, then it can be a problem. And the reason this hit home with me so much just lately is that um, they have these polls that they take. Okay. Good morning, Don, Superstar, Shelly, Billy. Good morning. They have these polls that they take on this website called businessforhome.org. And Ted Nye is the guy that kind of runs that. He was just at our convention last October, giving us the fastest growing network marketing company in the world award and so forth and some other things. And so it was really great. Stu, good to see you. But they're doing one right now on comp plans, the best comp plan out there. And all people have to do is go out and vote. They're just got to go out and vote. And yet, you look at the votes that are coming up for this. I look at the votes, not just for our company's like is number 2 right now with just under 1,000 votes. There's 70,000 people in our company, and people can't take 30 seconds to do a vote. Now, I'm sorry, I'm just ranting a little bit. And they've all got a reason why. They're just popularity contests, or they're just this, or just that, whatever it is, right? But you're showing support for your company. You're showing support for either your company that you love that has done things for you that are phenomenal, right? Like our company. Our company has done phenomenal things for us. They just introduced a whole brand new marketing system that is better than any marketing system I've seen for network marketing companies in 40 years, and it's all totally free. So why wouldn't I be out there giving the owners, Josh and Jenna Swagos, as many kudos and as much recognition as I can? 70,000, 1,000. But most of the companies that are represented in there, have 10, 5, half a dozen, 30, maybe 100 votes on companies that I know have more than that many people in it. Now, a lot of people think, okay, so what? It's just this website and everything else. But guess what that does? That adds credibility, not only for your company, but what do you think it would do? How do you think it would make, and I love this because this is what, my mentor always says, Robert Hollis, is like, how do you think it would make the owners of your company feel? How do you think it would make the owners of your company feel? If all of a sudden, out of the clear blue, without them doing anything, this thing came up on the internet saying, hey, you're in the top 10 of voted for, best comp plan or best company or most liked company or whatever. Some people would say, who cares? Some people would say, that's awesome. So, but the bottom line is, how would it make them feel? I almost guarantee you it would make them feel amazing. I believe that it would make them feel amazing. Now, a lot of people's ego get in the way. Well, I'm not voting for them. They wouldn't vote for me. So a lot of people's ego get in the way. And instead of this being something that your company gets together and says, I don't care where this is coming from. I don't care who's going to see it, except for the people that we're voting for, our owners, the people that are doing so much for us. And if they're not, then you don't vote for them. But if they are, and I know with us, with our company, they are, why wouldn't you go out and vote for them? Why wouldn't you show your support? Why wouldn't you get your ego out of the way and go do this? Well, this is a pet peeve of mine. And then, I'm sorry, it's like, I'm pushing it all over the place. And you shouldn't have to push that hard, right? But it's like, okay, come on. These two owners, Josh and Jenna Zweigel, are phenomenal, are amazing. These two young people have created an incredible legacy company that is just blowing me away. And all I have to do is take 30 seconds, pick up my phone, download the app BFH, and boom, there it is. In fact, I will show you. Here is, let's see, BFH. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's, you can't. But that's the name of BFH, Better Business from Home. And when you go on there, there's a little button at the bottom, and you can't read it, but it's this button right here. It says poll, and when you go to poll, okay, the current poll is top direct selling compensation plan poll. And again, you probably can't see this, but it says I've already voted, right? So that is all it takes for you to vote. It takes 30 seconds. Hold on just a second. My grandson's got a fever, and I was letting his mother know. So 30 seconds to take the time to honor the people that started your company, that are in charge of your company, are doing the best things for you. Okay. So a lot of people are out there letting their ego, and this is not about voting. Okay. That's just what started me on this. It's about people in your company, or you, or whoever, having such a large ego that everything they do is about them. They have to be the deal. They have to be the deal. Now, I've got, my mentor is a what's called a 500K affiliate. There's only really one. There's two ranks ahead of him, but there's nobody at the highest rank yet in the company. So there's one rank ahead, one more rank, and he's up at the top, or with all the top leaders. And he still doesn't promote himself. He promotes the owners of the company. Gets his ego out of the way and promotes the owners of the company. Points everybody to the owners of the company. Uses the owner of the companies. Doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. Doesn't try to go down this path because they've got to be the deal, him or her, right? They always are pushing it to somebody else. So when people reach out to me, I'm a 50K affiliate in the company, and when people reach out to me and say, Ron, what have you done? Now I can sit back and say, well, I'm 50K, I got a 5-figure a month income, blah, 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 blah. I got all that. Or I can say, it's not about me. Let me tell you what our companies do. Let me tell you what Josh and Jenna have created for all of you. Anybody that gets involved. Let me tell you what they've done. Here's this young couple, 28 and 31, I believe, that in 4 years have created over $100 million business. Well over, like 200 or 300 million now. I don't know what the numbers for 2019 are, but why not learn from them? Why not learn from the young lady, Jenna Zweigel, co-founder and CMO of the company's chief marketing officer, who does $1 million a month, income disclosures all over the place in the business? Don't worry about me. Learn from them, because that's who I'm learning from. That is who I'm taking my mentorship from. And from a 500K, that's an 8-figure earner that's created over 56 millionaires, is number 13 all-time lifetime earner in network marketing in the world. People like that, right? So today, I'm going to keep this short today, but here's what I want you to do. I want you to look at what you're doing and how you're building your business and see if your ego's in the way. See if you are working very hard to be the deal. We've gone so far, because this really hit home with me on our convention at the last in October, that I had the Daring Dream team, and when I got home, I started thinking, why do we need teams? Why do we need all that stuff? So I changed our group to the MDC Dream Family. So it's a generic group that anybody and everybody can join. Everybody, because the reality in it is that a rising tide floats all boats. So if everybody in the company is having a great success, we all benefit from that. If we can police the company, if we can teach people, if we can, thank you, Stacy. Hey, Aaron Parker's here. If we can teach people and keep the company clean and protect the house and do all that as a group, as a team, as a whole company, we all benefit from that. And when we see people getting out of line and doing things they're not supposed to, we all just like our churches do, right? You police the congregation to make sure that everybody's doing what they need to do, right? It is. MDCs are family. The whole MDC family is rocking. And so I just caution you, make sure that when you're building your business and that you're not the deal. You don't have to be the deal. You don't have to be the deal, because people start coming on board with you, and all of a sudden they feel like, oh no, if I'm going to have any success, I've got to be the deal. So I better go out and create a group page, and I better go out and, get a blog, and I better go out and do this, and I better go out and, put my name all over everything. And I got to be, before I'm going to have any success, I've got to have success before I can have success. What are you going to do when you first start and you have no success? When I first got started in this business, guess what? I pointed to Aaron, my sponsor. I pointed to Robert Hollis, and I pointed to Jen and Josh Zwagel, because I didn't have any. Now, who do I point to now? The same people. And I've had success. I'm in the top 1% of the company. I've been featured. You want to hear the accolades? Okay, let me tell you what they are. Okay. I've been featured in this magazine. This is our magazine that's all over Barnes & Noble, all over the world, right? And I was honored and blessed, and they did a full 2-page write-up on my wife and I, and that's one of my 13 grandsons, and our puppy, who doesn't look anything like that anymore. He's 150 pounds now at 10 months. So I could easily be sitting back and saying all of the things that I've done, all of my accolades, everything that I've accomplished, everything that's going on. We've got people on the team at 25, 10, 5K, making good money every single month, growing, rank advancing. But I don't want to be the deal. I want, Josh and Jenna Zwagel to be the deal. I want this company, this business to be the deal. I want Team MDC to be the deal. Because guess what? They are the deal. $1 million a month? Yeah, there's no question about it. They're the deal. If you had a tenth of that, would you be happy? Less than a tenth of that, you'd be happy. 1% of that, you'd be happy, right? So why not learn from the best of the best? So when the company introduces a new marketing system just a little while ago, a week or so ago, 2nd of January, right? What do? We jump on board with both feet, arms, legs, hip, bums, everything, and we use the system. Now, the funny part about it is, on our team, I put together I don't even know how long it is now, 15-minute training, detailed training on how to use the new system, when to use it, how to get the links, and how to do all these things and everything else. And taught people exactly what to do with the system, right? So the only job they have to do is get traffic, get eyes into the system, get eyes on the free tour. We have a free tour. Now, this amazing marketing system, man, if you don't know, if you want to find out about it, I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do, okay? You want to take a free tour, absolutely free. I don't even care if you use a bogus email or whatever. You just want to see our free tour, take a free tour, see exactly what our company does. Look at our marketing system. I dare you, encourage you, check it out. See what it is and what it says. You can go to joinmdcfamily.com/free tour and check out the free tour. Okay. And I encourage you to do that. But here's the whole point and purpose of that is, think how I feel about that, Stacy. I love Stacy's comment. I never thought before I could learn much from people younger than me, except my husband. Well, I'm going to be 68 this year. Josh and Jenna are 28 and 31. Aaron just turned 40, and Robert Hollis is 55, I think. So all of my mentors are younger than me and have not been in network marketing as long as I have, by years, by tens and 20 of years, right? Doesn't matter. I still learn from them because they're doing something I haven't done, right? So now with their system, all you got to do is boom, put people into the system, get them to take the free tour. They take the free tour, and the free tour explains everything by a guy who's created a $300 million company in 5 years. But yet I get people reaching out to me all the time, all over the company, not just on our team, but all over on other people's teams, everything else. I got a pre-enroll, what do I do now? And that's okay. I understand that. You go through, you say, okay, direct them back to one of the videos. Someone wants to know about the compensation plan, direct them back to, step 3, compensation plan. Someone wants to step 2, products. Someone wants to know step 4, how to get started. Someone wants to know about the step 1, about the company, right? Use the system. You know what that does for you when you're out of the picture? When if you're like, well, should I put together a website, or maybe I should do this, or maybe I should have this, and then maybe get them this way or that way, or maybe I should. When you try to become the deal and take away from the system, it no longer becomes duplicatable. And trust me, I know this because I design websites and I can't help myself. I've got a website. I've got, this and that, and the website I've got right now is so minimal. It's got a couple of cool videos on it just to see some other things that are outside of the system, and then take the tour. But I'm not even using that. All of my links now go right to the tour, right to a capture page, one of these new beautiful capture pages, right? Because I don't want to be the deal. And guess what? As I'm bringing people on, they're going, well, Ron, how do you build your business? And I say, okay, and I love this training that Aaron did the other day because it's so true. It's, people are going to ask questions. Well, but what about this? Well, here, let me give you the link, lockinmyspot.com, put in the email that you took the free tour with, and watch, step number 3. Well, yeah, but here's what I'm going to tell you. Nobody can explain this stuff better than the owner that developed it and the owner of the company. You'll love his passion. You'll love what he's got to say. So go back into your free tour and watch step 1, 2, 3, and 4, and make sure that you've gone through them and taken the time to listen to what he has to say. And then let's talk. Well, but I just don't have time. Well, go back, watch the videos. And when you have done that, take your time. But when you've done that, a couple of days, week, or whatever it is, reach out to me and then we'll chat. Because I am on fire, moving forward, and got too many people to talk to not let them use the system. So that person is looking at me and saying, well, how did Ron recruit me? He sent me to the free tour. And when I asked questions, he sent me back to the free tour. And when I still continued to ask questions, he sent me back to the free tour and the videos inside of the free tour. Well, I can do that. That's easy. Point, guide, and direct. Oh, wait. He developed a website, and then he did marketing, and he did this, and he did that. Ooh, man, I don't have the money to do that. I don't know that I could do it myself. Man, I just don't know if I can do any of that stuff. It's the difference between, I don't care what works. I need to know what duplicates. Because if your team can't do it, and I can't tell you how many people I answer today on private messages from Messenger. What do I do next? How do I do this? And they're legitimate questions. They're great questions because you learn. I was telling my granddaughter this morning, how do you learn things? You learn things by repetition, doing it over and over and over again. They walk in the house in the morning. Our daughter drops, there are 2 of them, Thomas and Emma, off in the morning. And it's like clockwork. They know exactly what's going on. Alexa has two alarms, one set at 8 o'clock and one set at 8:10 a.m. They know that when they come in, first thing they do is they put their coats in their room. They come over, they sit down at the counter. Their breakfast is waiting for them. They say grace. They start eating their breakfast. If they've got the time and it's a late day or something like that, I might let them watch their pad while they're doing breakfast. And most of the time they eat breakfast. When the 8 o'clock alarm goes off, they know to stop what they're doing. They better be finished because they've got to either, if they're not finished, they got to hurry up and finish and then go brush their teeth. And when the 8:10, they've got to put down everything they're doing. They got to go get their coats and their hats on and get ready because we've got to take Emma to the bus stop. Now, why are they so good about that? I even gave him a, hey, Don, good to see you, my friend. Man, I wish I was working with you in this business. We would have so much fun. Um, why do they now? We got up and we talked about it this morning, and they can answer everyone. What are we doing this at? Because we've been doing this for 9 years. Same thing every day. Boom, every day, every day. They know exactly what it is. You learn by repetition. You learn by repetition. So every time someone asks me, I don't have a problem when they have a question. When they have a question, they say, well, what do I do? Someone's pre-enrolled. What do I do next? Okay. Reach out to them and you find out what they liked best. You don't ask them what they think, but you ask them what they liked best about the 4 videos they watched. Because what's that going to do? They're going to come back and they're saying, well, man, the compensation plan, step number 3 in the compensation plan, that was awesome. Or they're going to say, well, I haven't had a chance to watch them all yet. Great. When do you think you're going to be able to watch them? Let's get back together. Would Tuesday or Wednesday be better for you? Whatever it might be. But you don't have to. And if I tell people that, and every time they ask, then they start doing that, and they start doing it, then people on their team are going to say, well, okay, I've got so-and-so. I got a pre-enroll. What do I do? Reach out and see what they liked best about the videos. Where'd you learn that? Well, because Ron just kept telling me that. And when I found out that, and when I got talking to them and everything, then boom, they upgraded, and they went from there. I kept setting them back. So they've got training on how to use the system, how to post, how to use the system, how to do all of that stuff, and then how to get people back into the free tour once they've gotten out of it, they got sidetracked, and oh wait, how do I get back to my free tour? Right? So they know the links, they've got everything there, they got to go. All they got to do is keep themselves out of the picture. Don't let their ego get in the way and chop everything up for them and screw everything up for them. Trust the process. Exactly, Stacy. Trust the process. You need to fall in love with the process, divorce yourself from the results. So I hope this has helped. Please, 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 please. If you're on the MDC team, if you're in the MDC company, and you're watching this and you have not voted, please go out and vote. Businessforhome.org. Vote for our company. Show some, love and care and love and gratitude for what this young couple has done for us. So God bless you all. Can't wait to see you on the next one.